Hi everyone, it's Elise, day 38 of my Happy Life Makeover, and I just watched a really cool interview between Lulu Mace and a man by the name of Michael Losier, who wrote a book called Law of Attraction, I think quite a while ago. And Michael was he's kind of a funny, just a practical guy who offers some really solid Law of Attraction tips. And yeah, in a humorous kind of way, but he just gets right to the point. And I thought I'd share them with you. He said that, if you want to know what you're offering on a vibrational level in regards to finances and money, well, look in your wallet. Look in your bank account. If you're not happy with it, it's a direct match to what you're vibrating. We kind of know that. That makes sense. And what about your relationships? If there's aspects of them that are making you uncomfortable, you're unhappy with, again, it's a direct match to your vibration, whatever it is you're offering. He also suggested that there's 3 words that a lot of people use in their daily vocabulary and use them an average of 300 times before noon. Oh my gosh. And if you're not one of those people, he suggested that you probably know somebody who does do this. The 3 words are no, not, and don't. So when you say, hey kids, don't forget to do your homework, of course, you're focused on a vision of them not doing their homework. Guess what? You'll probably get more of that the next day and the next day and the next day, right? So a really cool game you could play with a family is to get everybody on board, starting to catch other people in a kind and loving, supportive way of noticing when they say don't, not, right, and no. And what they can do in response to you saying that is to say, what do you want? Then you get the opportunity to rephrase it and say, I would like you to, right? Please remember to do your homework. So this should be done in a fun, supportive way, not in a competition or to put somebody down and say, you keep saying that, you did it more than me, right? Do you remember the post I did about the clicker and seeing if you could catch yourself how many times you're focused on what you don't want? So this is just kind of another exercise you can do with yourself and your family. And if you get your family to play along, chances are you'll start actually remembering on your own more. It's just because, remember, the brain can't refuse a question. So if you ask the question, right, how can I start to notice more when I'm focused on what I don't want? How can I start to notice more when I'm using the words don't, not, and no? So I thought Michael's suggestion was really cool. Another thing he talked about was he picked up a little remote control and he said, wouldn't it be really cool if you could just aim it at people and you could check their vibrational, it was like a vibrational meter reader and you could do it to yourself, right? Well, he said, we have that. It's called like our intuition, but wouldn't it be cool, right, if it was just a little meter you could read? And he suggested, like, you could do it on the physician and other people. And that got me to thinking, yeah, if you're going to have like a major surgery, wouldn't you hope that the guy or woman doing it is like feeling happy that day, right? I would want to know that. Or how about the pilot flying you in the plane? I'm not saying grumpy people can't land a plane. I'm just suggesting, So anyway, go with your gut. We know when somebody's offering bad vibes because we use that language, right? Say, I don't really want to hang out with them today. They're sending off bad vibes. We need to trust our inner knower when it comes to this stuff. So, sorry if I keep touting Law of Attraction, but if you're not living the life and you want, and things aren't lined up the way you want, then it's a good reminder to hear this over and over again. I know I want to be reminded in a loving and kind way. And the more often our brain hears it, right, we pick up, the more often we start catching ourselves on the habits of focusing on what we want as opposed to what we don't want. Okay, I'm talking a little quick because I shut off my AC and my fans. It's a little hot in here, so I can tell that I'm starting to feel the need to rush so I can turn the cold air back on because I'm in flannel pajama pants. You guys can't see, but when I'm home, I'm usually working in pajamas. So anyway, I don't know what made me put on flannel. All right, so guys, have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I think this is the latest I've ever videoed. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.